Hello my dear students, let us discuss about next topic that is galleries or openings in gravity dams. Galleries are the horizontal or sloping openings or passages left in the body of the dam. They may run longitudinally, that is parallel to the dam axis, or transversely, that is normal to the dam axis, and are provided at various elevations. All the galleries are interconnected by steeply sloping passages or by vertical shafts fitted with stairs or mechanical lifts. The usual sizes of galleries are 2 to 2.5 meter wide and 2.5 meter to 4 meter deep, and corners are rounded. Importance of galleries are for inspection of dam from inside, to drain off seepage water through the body of dam. It provides access to spillway gate. It helps in locating pumps, observation devices. It also provides access for grouting. These are some of the importances of gallery or openings. Let us discuss about what are the functions and types of galleries in the dams. There are mainly two types of galleries: foundation gallery and inspection gallery. Let us first discuss about foundation gallery. A gallery provided in a dam may serve one particular purpose or more than one purpose. For example, a gallery provided near the rock foundation serves to drain off the water which percolates through the foundations. This gallery is called a foundation gallery or a drainage gallery. It runs longitudinally and is quite near to upstream face of the dam. These are some of the pictures of the foundation gallery. Drain holes are drilled from the floors of this gallery after the foundation grouting has been completed. Seepages is collected through these drain holes. Besides draining of seepage water, it may be helpful for drilling and grouting of the foundations when this cannot be done from the surface of the dam. Next is inspection galleries. The water which seeps through the body of the dam is collected by means of a system of galleries provided at various elevations and interconnected by vertical shafts. These galleries, besides draining of seepage water, serves inspection purpose. They provide access to dam interior for observing and controlling the dam. They provide access for carrying pipes and also provide access to all outlets, spillway gates, valves, etc. They provide space for drilling and grouting of the foundations. This is an example for inspection gallery. Mainly it is used for inspection purpose. These are some of the pictures of the dam galleries is provided here. This is a cross gallery, drainage gallery. This is a riverbed. And here these are the various types of drainage galleries. Circular gallery. This is oval shaped gallery and rectangular gallery. So some of the main functions can be summarized as follows. Like they intercept and drain off the water seeping through the dam body. They provide access to dam interior for observing and controlling the behavior of the dam. They provide enough space for carrying pipes, etc. during artificial cooling of concrete. They provide access to all the outlets and spillway gates, valves, etc. by housing their electrical and mechanical controls. All these gates, valves, etc. can hence be easily controlled by men from inside the dam itself. They provide space for drilling and grouting of the foundations. Then it cannot be done from the surface of the dam. Generally, the foundation gallery is used for this purpose. So these are some of the main functions of galleries or openings. Next, let us discuss about joints in the gravity dam. The connecting of the dam is usually the concreting of the dam is usually placed in blocks. The size of blocks will depend upon the size of dam and necessity of contraction joints required from the considerations of cracking of concrete. Their width is usually not more than 15 meter or so. In large dams, maximum height of a single pour of concrete is usually about 1.5 meter or so. Dam sections are poured alternatively so that each block is permitted to stand several days before another layer is poured on top of the first. These are some of the glimpses of the joints. These are the induced cracks. Okay. There are mainly two types of joints, construction joint and contraction joint. Construction joint. In solid gravity dams, the height between horizontal joints is usually limited to 1.5 meter. This height between two successive construction joints or horizontal joints is known as lift. The surface should be properly treated to make the horizontal joint watertight. Construction joints are used for opposing contraction stresses. Construction joints are provided for ease in construction of dam. Contraction joint, they are provided to avoid cracks formed due to shrinkage of concrete due to temperature changes. Contraction joints helps to reduce tensile stresses formed in concrete and temperature variations. These joints are of two types. The first one is transverse joint, second one is longitudinal joint. Transverse joints are provided normal to axis of dam. They prevent the transverse cracks due to contraction of concrete. The joint is filled with asphaltic filler. You can see here, this is a longitudinal joints and these are the transverse joints. Longitudinal joints, these are provided parallel to the axis of dam to prevent longitudinal cracks. Water stops are provided to prevent leakage of water. The spacing of these joints is limited to 15 meter. Keyways, these are the picture of keyways. Keyways are invariably provided in vertical longitudinal joints. Function of keyway is permit transfer of shearing stresses from one block to other. Next, let us discuss about water stops in gravity dams. Water stop or water bars as used in RCC aqueducts are also required to be provided in the transverse as well as horizontal joints in concrete adjacent to the upstream face of dam. The opening of the vertical transverse joints as well as of the longitudinal horizontal joints in a dam body, if not sealed properly with water stops, will provide passage for seepage of water through the dam body. To stop this leakage, water stops consisting of metal strips, rubber or PVC are installed across the joints adjacent to the upstream face. Asphalt water stops are used as secondary water stops to the metal and rubber or PVC water stops. In metal water stops, copper or stainless steel strips of not less than 1.5 mm thickness and 300 mm width are used. Rubber water stops are made from natural rubber conforming to the requirements. The shape of such water stops may vary depending upon the water head, etc. The usual minimum width of rubber water stops for dams is 300 mm. PVC water stops should be fabricated from plastic compounds, the basin resin of which shall be polyvinyl chloride. The compound shall contain any additional resins, plasticizers, inhabitators or other materials. Asphalt water stop is constructed by forming a well of square opening across the contraction joint and filling the opening with asphaltic compound. The well may be fitted in advance with a steam pipe or an electrical heat conductor. These are some of the pictures of rubber water stops. Next, let us discuss about foundation treatment for various dams. The material underlying the base of a dam, that is, the foundations of the dam, must be strong enough and capable to withstand the foundation pressure exerted on it under various conditions of loading and in dry as well as wet conditions. Most of the failure of the dams have occurred because of the failure of the underlying strata. The cause of failure was found to be the presence of conglomerate in one abutment, which was weakened after exposure to moisture from the reservoir. Besides the special remedial measures, in particular cases, the foundation treatment commonly adopted for all foundation can be divided into two steps. The first one is preparing the surface, second one is grouting the foundation. The surface preparation consists in removing the entire loose soil till a sound bedrock is exposed. The excavation should be carried out in such a way that the underlying rock is not damaged. The final surface obtained above is stepped so as to increase the frictional resistance of the dam against sliding. The shear key may sometimes be provided in the center but is generally provided at the heel. If false seams or shattered rock zones are detected in the exploratory geological investigations, special steps and remedies must be taken to ensure their removal. They may have to be entirely excavated and backfilled with concrete grouting. The treatment will depend upon the specific needs. The top foundation surface is thoroughly cleaned with wet sandblasting and washing before the concreting for dam section is started to be laid. Next process is grouting the foundation. The foundation grouting can be divided into consolidation grouting and curtain grouting. So let us first discuss about consolidation grouting. The entire foundation of the dam is consolidated by grouting. For this purpose, shallow holes are drilled through the foundation rock. The depths of these holes are generally vary between 10 to 15 meter. They are situated at about 5 to 20 meter apart in general area of the heel of the dam. After the holes have been drilled, mixture of cement and water called grout is forced into the holes at low pressure of about 30 and 40 Newton per centimeter square. This is accomplished before any concreting for the dam section is laid. This low pressure grouting will result in a general consolidation of the foundations. This low pressure grout will later serve the purpose of a cutoff against leakage of high pressure grout, which is to be used after some concreting of the dam has taken place. Second one is curtain grouting. It helps in forming the principal barrier or a curtain against the seepage through the foundations and reduce the uplift pressure. To accomplish this high pressure grouting, relatively deeper holes are drilled near the heel of the dam. The spacing of the holes may vary from 1.2 to 1.5 meter. Holes are first of all drilled and grouted at about 10 to 12 meter apart, and then the intermediate holes are drilled and grouted. The depth of the holes vary from 30 to 40% of the total upstream water head for strong rock foundation and may be as much as 70% of the water head for poor rocks. After the holes have been drilled, a mixture of cement and water is forced into the holes under high pressure. The grouting pressure may be kept as high as possible without lifting the foundation strata. Usually, the foundation pressure used in this high pressure grouting is equal to 2.5 times of D Newton per centimeter square, where D is the depth of grouting in meters below the surface. This grouting is generally done in stages of depth equal to 15 meter or so, and carried out only after some portion of the dam section has been laid. This grouting may have to be accomplished from the foundation gallery or from other galleries within the dam. It may also be done from the upstream face of the dam if possible. In certain special cases, this grouting may have to be accomplished from tunnels driven into the foundation rock below the dam. This is a picture of this curtain grouting. Okay, I hope all of you understood. Thank you.